Mudras are they're actually more effective at changing our subconscious mind, changing us spiritually, than us trying to do it with our mind. The reason is because they are first and foremost energetic activities. Okay. So for example, Jnana Mudra. So this little mudra, which we'll talk more about, it helps our mind to become calm so that we can focus, so that we can go into ultimately bhava samadhi, which is pretty amazing. We'll talk more about that a bit. But even this little position, just putting our thumb and our index finger, this physical position has an energetic reaction, and that energy then affects our subconscious mind. And mudras utilize that mind-body energy connection to change us very fast. The word mudra means a seal, not the animal. It means like a lock. Yeah, a lock. Because it locks the energy in a certain way so that we can change. But mudra comes from the word mudrave, which means to give happiness to yourself. The mudras utilize the 5 elements because just like Mother Nature is made with the 5 elements, we too are made with the 5 elements. And when our 5 elements are out of balance, that's when we have mental, energetic, emotional, physical ailments. And so the thumb, it's what you'll notice we'll use the most. Not always, but the most. And this is the fire element. And the thumb is the fire element. In the index finger is air element. And that's why we'll use it in the Jnana Mudra. We'll talk more about that. The middle finger is ether. The ring finger is earth. And the little finger is water. So often you'll see that we'll use our thumb to balance one of the other elements. So for example, we're in Jnana Mudra, we're balancing the air element, which makes sense, right? Because we're helping with the mind. We're helping with the brain. The brain is the air element, right? When someone, in English, we say it, they're an airhead. You know what I mean? Like they're ungrounded. Oh, he's an airhead. She's an airhead. Like we actually say such phrases because there's an intuitive understanding about these things. Or if someone's grounded, they say that, grounded, like Mother Earth, they're on the earth, right? So our the 5 elements are very much part of us, and the mudras utilize the 5 elements to create change. Now, the Jnana Mudra is the mudra that everybody knows. It doesn't matter if the person meditates or not. You say sit and meditate, the person will sit cross-legged and they put their fingers like this. And that's pretty awesome. It's actually another name for Jnana Mudra is Raja Mudra, the King Mudra. And it's one of Guruji's favorite mudras. So just because everybody knows it and it's so simple doesn't mean it's not powerful. Matter of fact, it's the king of all mudras. And what it does is it helps to awaken wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom, we have to understand what wisdom is. Wisdom is the ability to live life in a positive, loving way. To understand how to navigate life in a happy, loving way. That's what this mudra does. It helps us to understand ourselves and to understand the universe, so that we can be in the flow. This mudra is connected to the brain, and it helps us to concentrate, helps us to improve our memory. It helps to energize and heal problems of the brain, and helps purify our mental processes. It helps us to be positive about ourselves and the world, and helps us to let go of anger. Some people, anger is a big weakness in them. This helps to reduce that anger. It's also a mudra that helps us to be spiritual. This is going back to wisdom and knowledge. If we live a life thinking that the world is going to make us happy, we will suffer endlessly. But if we understand that the world is the world and happiness comes inside of myself, then I can be in the world and be happy. If we practice this mudra, it helps us to develop conscious awareness of the divine within ourself, within our heart, and helping us to go into bhava samadhi. Now, if you might know the word samadhi, samadhi means complete absorption, where nothing exists except that which you are meditating upon. Bhava means beingness, or rather the relationship that you have with God. So the love relationship you have with God. So this mudra helps you to go into a state where only the love of God exists. That is realization. Hence the name Raja Mudra. This mudra is particularly beneficial for children to help them with their schoolwork, but you want to know what? We're all children and we're all still studying, so it's good for everybody. Good. Shall we practice? Good. So, yeah, we'll chant Om this time together. Okay? Good. So do Jnana Mudra, close your eyes. Visualize the form of the divine that you feel close to in your third eye. Let's chant together. Om